It's a nice one. Possible lancelet spear tip. Wow, it's really interesting looking, huh? I love that super dark blue shirt with the brown in it. And then just found this. What is this? Probably nothing, but it just looks like it might possibly be something. This one is freaking really interesting. I don't know. Look how beautiful that is. Possible tomahawk? No freaking way. What? Nah, I don't know. It's not really sharp enough here, is it? It's only real sharp right here, see? Maybe a preform? Yeah, it looks similar to that tomahawk I found though. Look how beautiful it is, you know? Makes you wonder. Wow, awesome. I found one similar to this in my last video. Looks kind of like a little hammer or something, but I don't know. And then I found a couple like this as well that were like big giant drills in this exact shape and everything. Huh. I'll clean up the edges on it. That's pretty interesting. Possible churd axe head. I have to clean it up, but I find a lot in this shape here. It's cool, it's got the blue galaxy right in the front there. Awesome, yeah, I'll clean it up and look at it. Get a nice scraper. That curve like that. Or like a plowing tool. Kind of similar to the last one I just found. Come on, Omar. Good girl, come on. All right, got a free bath. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good girl. good little scraper. It's a really cool area. Cool. It's kind of like a big archaic knife, maybe a preform. I stopped because I noticed this little thing. But yeah, this one. Got a big red dot there. A lot of times I find artifacts with a red dot. Could have been used as a grain crusher. It's got a little spike on the back. Nice little scraper. Never a shortage of weird shapes of chert. How perfectly symmetrical that is. There's something. That fixation. Beautiful brown and blue chert. Have to clean that one up for sure. Those spikes. Found a small one of these with a notch here. And I found a large one right after it. Oh, cool. Heck yeah, I was just reading about these today. It's a Paleo. Saw something nice right over here. There we go. Oh, here it is. What is this? Whoa. Dang. Preform, but a beautiful brown chert. Man, that would make a beautiful point. Whoa, what the heck? Some kind of old spear point? Freaking cool. It's really odd. It's not very defined, but that looks like a point, huh? I guess a bone point of some sort, possibly. It's a little thick, but all the paleo stuff I find is real thick. I'll clean it up and take a better look at it. Oh, what is this? Wow, that's cool. It's got like a little handle that's got that little saw blade type of a knife blade on the bottom. I've never found anything like that. That's cool. Alright, cool. It's a possible lateral spear point. Or something. It's kind of round on that side actually. I don't know. It's only like sharp on one side. Maybe just a little knife or something. Could have been some kind of tool that was hafted on right here. A little plower poker type of thing. Here we go. Little side scraper knife. There it is. Yep, it's got that little side saw, heck yeah. Nice little grip for woodworking. I was actually reading about those tools today. Here's another thing with our big red dot, indicating this might have been something. Looks like a good side scraper as well. Oh. Look at that. Some kind of flake, but just looks cool, huh? This one has a little saw blade on it. This thing is weird. Feels like a little poker, some type of drill possibly. Possibly just a flake. And I just walked up on this thing here. Maybe just a random flake, but looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Might have some serration. Could be like a little handsaw. But what the heck is this? It's a beautiful piece of chert, isn't it? Looks like it might have some kind of saw blade on it, but real pretty. Hello. Haha. Another chert axe, baby. It's got a nice little hafting area too right there. Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Whoa, heck. Another something there. Look at that little saw blade on there. That's cool. And what the hell is this? That's kind of odd looking, huh? Finding too much cool stuff to carry. Sheesh. Look how beautiful that shirt is. I'm not sure if this was something, but it looks like possibly a little poker tool for woodworking. I'm finding a lot of woodworking tools in this particular area, and I've noticed that at this site, if I'm finding axes, I find a lot of axes. If I find a lot of points, I find a lot of points. If I find knives, I find a lot of knives. And I'm finding like a lot of what seem like woodworking tools. This one here, got a serration on that side here. Little saw. This one looks like a atlatl weight, possibly. I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't know. Possible point. And then another one down here. Check that out. Maybe just a flake there, but possibly something. And then look, another woodworking tool, I think. Huh. Yeah, possibly, or maybe another axe. I don't know. Oh my God, another axe? Possibly? Oh wow, that's a cool one. Whoa. Man, to me there's nothing cooler than a chert axe. I found some good ones here in the past, some very convincing ones that make me believe. I used to just pass these things by. What the? Holy, look at this little catch right here. Whew. What the heck? Got a little serration over there. These look like a bunch of flakes, but I mean, I have to go through them all. Yeah, they all have like little saws, like I was saying, the little woodworking area. Oh yeah, that's for sure something. Look at that. Man, it's funny, I was just reading about all these woodworking tools today at work. That's so cool, man. What the heck? Whoa! Oh my goodness. That is the find of the day, wow. What a beauty, man. That confirms all the other ones that look kind of like leaves that I've been finding with the centerpiece like that. It's got a knife, I mean it's got a sharp blade on both sides. And some weird kind of like, I don't know what part's the bottom. I think that's just a knife. Oh my goodness, what a cool find. Awesome, man. You gotta be kidding me. Man, that's a good one. That's a beauty. Yeah, a little saw blade right there on the outside of the crescent. Convex. Could have been some kind of tool. I found another one like this the other day. It could have been used for, you know, take the bark off of branches and stuff like that. A little woodwork. Make a good little woodworking tool. But then again, you could also make a cool weapon. You could haft it on right there. Make an awesome little tomahawk with a spike in the front there. Just dug up this little side scraper here. Real nice one. Yeah, look at this one just sitting right on top. Whoa. Heck yeah, man, that's a good one. I believe that's a pointed scraper. Pointed side scraper. Man, I just love that brown and blue shirt like that. So pretty. This one's nicely worked up. I'll take it, don't mistake it. And then look, a possible another axe here. Real heavy duty one. Beautiful shirt. Maybe it's a preform, but I'll have to test it out on some wood, see if it can chop anything. It's real nicely worked up though. Wow. Super heavy one. Spending time picking up all the little flakes that I can find, cleaning them off and making sure there's nothing going on with them. This one here looks like a possible lancelet spear point. Look at that, how sharp it is on that side. Or just a scraper because it's broken off on that side. But it's definitely in the shape of a point. And the lancelets don't have any notches, end notches, so they're kind of hard to identify. This is like a galaxy looking scraper, shirt scraper. Pretty neat little one. Also see this here, a couple things. First of all, that's definitely not freaking natural. Look at that. Look, it's got some serration on that side. What on earth? I've never found anything like this. Oh, that's a cool piece. Not sure exactly what it is, but it's definitely cool. So like perfect. This big stone. Got a huge chert one behind me that I want to dig up as well, but whoa. Whoa, is that, it looks like some kind of club or something? Looks like a fish club. Would be a little point. Wow. Check out that freaking scraper. Talk about ergonomic. That thing fits well in the hand. It's got a nice worked up blade right there. That is cool. Cool little hand tool. Gonna have to clean that one up real good. Pretty chunky, but it's got a spear shape. That's an odd one. Probably just some random flake, but pretty cool looking. Could have been something like a beer bottle opener. I should probably see if it works. That'd be cool. This one's sharp and it has a little bit of serration there. But it has like a weird poker through your finger, like a place to hold it. It's so straight that there's a little hand poker. Has a little crystal right on the end. Looks like a chicken or something. I'm gonna clean this one up. I bet it'll be real shiny. It's been used as a little poker tool. That's a good one. That's a nice point. Type of crescent knife, maybe. That's a real sharp one. That's pretty. Got blue. Oh, that's a pretty one. I guess just a pointed scraper. Here's something. Oh, I think I'm gonna take my dog home real quick and come back and check those giant holes that they dug in the middle of these fields. Looks like a wood planer tool.
And then,
pretty.
We had
Found another one of these earlier.
You want to go some Joe?
Yeah.
What do you call a suitcase when it's upset? Emotional baggage.
Wow. And this place is so amazing. I've only been here for like 5 minutes and I have to hurry up and leave, so I didn't even bring a bag to collect anything. And check it out. I got my dog, brought her here for a second, and I had to run back to the plant to get my GoPro in order to finish this video I'm working on. Been here for 5 minutes. I find so many of these little points here. I don't know what they are. They look like I was reading that they're like possibly really old spear points, but I find this shape all the time. And then check out this freaking, it's got the red dot, which indicates a possible thing. It's all worked up chert, and it looks like a hammerstone. It has a place for the hafting stick possibly right there. Big hammerstone. Look at all this. This is the first one I found. This thing's awesome. It's got a little thing for like, it's like a little chisel or something. How cool that is. It's like out of a freaking cartoon or something. And then just beautiful colors of shirt. It looks like a big cake or something. I don't think that's anything, but this is obviously something. Look at that. Some kind of preform or some kind of woodworking tool or giant spear for the mastodons and all the stuff that the Paleo had to deal with 10,000 years ago. Which I find a lot of, see this shape right here. Find that all day, everywhere. And look at this thing. What the heck is this? Look at that, serration. Is it missing a limb there? That thing is huge, it's crazy looking, you know, like what on earth is this? It's like, I guess some kind of like hand tool. Yeah, you probably hold it like that. Man, how cool is that? That's one of the most unique things I've ever found. But I find a lot of stuff similar to that out here. Oh heck yeah, that's a good one. Out here I don't find any small points, like bird points. That's about as small as they get. This is on the walking path on my way out. I noticed this color here. Went to look at it, and then I noticed this thing right next to it. Look at that. You see that one clear as day. Some kind of artwork on there, huh? How cool is that? To me, finding artwork is just the coolest thing there is. I mean, that's freaking amazing. I have to clean up some of the calcification to see what that is. It's like maybe a bird or something. I don't know. Hey. So I got most of everything laid out from the past week or so. As you can see, I have a lot of pieces. I tried to get everything organized, but it's about to get dark, so let's just rush through it real quick here. Let's see. I was thinking this might be like the part of a atlatl part, hafted onto the stick here. It holds this spear right here. Because everything I found from this area is supposedly paleo, matches up with paleo, and a lot more throwing spears, not so many bow and arrows. So find pretty few bird points. But speaking of birds, I find a lot of things that are supposed to look like birds. See the little beak and eye. There's a little knife here, or a side scraper type of deal with a beak. Lots of really unique things. Like this large spear-like knife thing. Oh, it looks like a bird. Looks like a red bird. Giant preforms. This one kind of has a saw blade. Here's one possible spear point. Or atlatl. Throwing spear type. Not sure what this would have been. Maybe some kind of like handle there. Or this could have been a drill or something. Nice serration on that one side there. A little like thumb grip here. A lot of these, I found this like in an area where I found a bunch of wood tools, like little saw type of deals. Like for instance, this one here. Looks like it might have been for working on wood things. And this one as well, I'm guessing. Real flat, and it has a little serration right here, real sharp right there. Super large scrapers, really artistic pieces. Here's some of my, this is probably one of my favorite wood tools, or what I believe is a wood tool. Has like a little perfect grip for your thumb here. A little like small drill type deal, but it's also serrated on that side there. Or you could use it to put your little arrows through there and kind of shave them up. Real nice little multi-tool. Super strong. Maybe perhaps a little drill, I don't know. It's possible I did find something like that before in the past. Here's another one. Another little, it has like a point for like notching on wood and stone, or bone. It has a little saw right there. Nice little handle, little grip. Found another one just like this as well, if I can find it here in a minute. Some real artistic pieces, a lot of, like I mentioned, things that look like birds. This one has a real nice point there for engraving. It also has a nice little saw blade on the bottom there. Lots of scrapers that are in the shape of birds. This one looks like a horned lizard, which is native to this area, or a horned toad, or whatever it's called. So he has that eye there. Little spines on the back, which is a serrated blade. But lots of things that look like animals, which is pretty cool. Here's one of my favorite scrapers that I just found. Look how good this thing fits in the hand here. Yeah, this thing could just easily rip that meat out, and you get that sharp saw right there. Real nice piece here. Here's the bird that I cleaned up. It's a stone with a bird. Turned out pretty cool, pretty clean. If these are paleo, you know, this is way back when there was larger animals, even far back as dinosaurs, so that could explain why some of these pieces are so massive. Yeah, blue turret, so pretty. This one's weird, I don't understand what that would be, but it's really neat looking. This is one of my best finds too here. Looks like a rubber chicken. But it's maybe a drill here, but it's also like a knife on both sides. That's pretty cool. Oh, here's a really good scraper here. Check this one out. It's got a really nice little groove on that side. Nice blade there, a nice poker. Look how nice that fits there. Just a cool little piece. Bunch of like extravagant little scrapers. Really nice. Bone spear tip possibly. Nice scraper. As I mentioned in my other videos, like a lot of, or most of the good artifacts have a red dot on them. And they say something about that helps protect them from evil and stuff like that. But it also helps you to find your tool when you throw it on the ground. You know, you can see that red. Nice little wood tool slash scraper. Look how sharp that is. It's also got a crazy beak. Could possibly look like a bird too. There's that little thin one I found in the other river. I don't find anything this thin in this in the Blanco, but that was in the San Marcos River, along with those little turds. Here's another one with the red dot. It's a weird kind of knife, not really sharp, so I don't know what it is. Big smasher type of deal. Hold it right here. Sharpen right there. Good chopper. Call it a chopper, I guess. Freaking crazy. Right here, look at this little saw blade. It's crazy, huh? Saw wood with that thing. Oh, here's one of my favorite. I look so hard for projectile points, and it's hard to find them, but this is probably my best one that I found recently. Real pretty. Here's all my projectiles. Go with them real quick. It's hard to find any with notches or any bottoms at all because the spears don't seem to have them. It's just the lancelet shape, which are like this shape here. So they're kind of hard to determine. This one has some notches, but there's some little wings there, but I don't know if that's one or if it's just a scraper. Let's see. A lot of these cool little drills. These are Paleo. I was actually reading about these before I started finding them. It's a little scraper with a nice little drill for cutting holes in leather and stuff like that. That's a real nice one. That's the first one I found after I was reading about them. Pretty neat. There's some larger ones too, but there's a little bone one. Possibly a woodworking type tool there. Side scraper with a notch. Notch side scrapers. Here's a good projectile point here. It's probably one of the best ones I found. At this location. I'm not sure if it's tied on the bottom here or if that's the spear. I'm guessing this thicker part is the spear. All these little points I'm not sure about, you know, they're kind of questionable. Like this might be a scraper, but it does look kind of like a little. And I saw one in this in the research I was doing. It has a tip with like a 3 spike like that. So not sure about that, but here's a really cool one. Looks like a little tiny knife, but I mean it's so small that it makes me think it's a projectile. Also saw some in this weird shape too, I mentioned. Here's another one with one little foot that got broken off there. This is a really neat one. You just can't, I don't know if you can see it sparkles in there. It's got like a little crystal in the middle. And it's got, the crystal goes all the way through. And it's notched on the sides. You just gotta look real closely. But where's, oh, here's one of my favorite ones I found. I didn't think anything of this at first when I found it, because it's so fat. But as I cleaned it up, I noticed it really is worked up. It has a nice sharp front, and it is serrated around the sides here, just real finely. So, not sure if that was just a big spear or nothing, but it looks like a little rocket ship, kind of neat. Even these bones could have possibly been hafted on with that part there. And the Paleo were known for having this type as well, which I believe is just a tooth, but it's possible that that could have been a projectile. You know, a lot of little pieces like this that are just probably flakes or broken off knife tips, but I'm not sure, you know. I also saw this shape when doing some research, so I don't know. Here's a cool one, that blue one that I found. Or it's just a tip of a knife, possibly, not sure. Here's a really neat piece here, it's kind of artistic. The part's all glittery. And it looks like some kind of skull or something. I have to clean it up a little better, but it was more like a gift type of deal. From the research I did on the bird thing, it said they're more for like ceremonial type of things. So it might have something to do with that, you know, like for funerals and stuff like that. But here's a possible axe I found here. I found some chert axes in the past, And these are like my favorite things to find. They're so cool. Look how freaking cool that one is. And you may be thinking, there's no way that's an axe, but look at this one. I cleaned this one up. This is the first tomahawk style I found. And then I recently, in my last video, or one of my last videos, I found this one. Chert tomahawk. Freaking awesome. And then I just found a blue one. Or possibly, I don't know about this one here, but check it out. It's kind of fat on the serration, so I'm not sure. But it looks like one to me. I don't know. I just wish this shaft was a little bit longer. But how cool is that? It's like super bright, vibrant blue. And then possible hafted on type of hammer axe thing there. Got a whole bunch more up here. Anyways, let's cut through them real quick. There's another possible tomahawk style axe. Possible. I always just say possible. I don't know anything for sure, you know. But just speculation. Here's a really cool axe. This is one of my favorite ones I ever found. Look at that thing. These are all, I haven't showed any of these yet. The only one I showed is this one in the last video. And that this tomahawk. I keep bringing this one up because it's so cool. It's got that little hafting area in the back, see? But I don't know about this one, but I can tell you these, we have soft pines over here, and these chert axes can handle cutting through them pretty good. I've actually tested it out in a video that not a lot of people liked because I was using I guess a relic to try to chop a branch, which I get, I understand, but I just wanted to confirm if it worked or not. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, here's what I believe to be an awesome like Indian statue. It's all chert. See the head feathers down there, nose right there. Hang on. What I believe to be the nose, eye right there, mouth, head feathers going back, coming down. I don't know if there's anything going on the back, but doesn't that look like a freaking Native American head there? And then this one is like a horse with some crazy intricate art in there. Comes down to the nose there. This was all caked up and you couldn't see anything, but I could barely notice some of the artwork in there. And so I spent several days cleaning it up to the best of my ability. Anyways, I did like a little short video on that if you want to see. But check this out. This is another one of my favorite ones that I just found. It's got a nice little splitting area right here. You can tell it was all sharpened up on the bottom too. It's a chunker, pretty heavy. I think that would be able to cut some branches. This one here, I don't know, maybe just like a hand stabber type of deal. Not sure. But here's another one that looks really nice, and it has an area that could be hafted on right there. See? Check out the tip on that one. It's flaked off right there and kind of like all worked up on the tips. I have quite a few more axes. They're mostly inside the, I don't know if I have any out here. But I just found this one today, a little hammer with a nice area for to be hafted on in the middle there. This is the second large hammer that I found just like this. But like it's hafted on both sides, like I mean it has a little hafting area right there too, so could easily split a stick around that one. To me, I feel like that's for sure something. It even has the red dots. I'm pretty convinced on that one. Some big scrapers. Yeah, that big chert axe is so cool, isn't it? I mean, if it is an axe, that's freaking cool. Not saying it's 100%, I just think it is. This is like a little hammer type deal. Maybe tomahawkish. But it mainly just has a little point there. Maybe for like woodworking and stuff. And what was this? Another possible axe. I don't really know about this one, but it does have this here. See the chipping on the top? I feel like that helps to secure it from cracking when you smash it up against something. Because that's on all of them. Like, see up there. On all my really good axes, it has that kind of stuff. This is cool. It's just a big spike. I don't know what it'd be used for, but it's pretty cool. Maybe some kind of weapon like a what's it called, warhammer. Speaking of warhammers, let me show you something. Just a theory that I was thinking about. Where are they? Oh yeah, or a war club. You know, the one with the spike. I find some giant pointers like this with this little angle right here. So imagine the war club that's wrapped around it like that and it's hafted on around these corners. Possible that, you know, they did use stones for spikes. Stones, bones, and eventually metal. But I was just thinking it'd be cool if something like that was one. I have one more that looks pretty good. Oh, here it is. Because I was wondering for a long time, like, what the heck could that thing be? But just a thought. I don't know. Imagine something. See that angle? Something like the war club in that shape. Anyways, oh, here's a really good wood planer, and I'm gonna miss some parts here because I don't want to make the video too freaking long. When I make them like an hour, they don't really. I feel like YouTube kind of holds them back. Kind of want to hit around the 30-minute mark so you have a long, enjoyable video, but it's not like too much because I could talk forever about these things. Look how cool that one is. Possibly some kind of wood tool. It's got like it's like a handsaw, I believe. It's got the saw on the bottom, little spike there for woodwork and stuff. And the beautiful colors in there. Here's another one. This is the one I was talking about earlier. It's got a nice handle. Little saw on there. Some like really neat pieces there. Another wood tool, I believe. I just found a really cool one today, as you saw in the video there, and I lost it. I guess I set it down, forgot it there, but oh well. This is a bone tip, I believe a spear tip. Saw a bone when I was cleaning it last night. See how big that thing is? It's crazy. But anyways, I think I covered most of everything that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, is that like giant bone? I don't know if that was anything, some kind of club, but I think it's just weird how it's like cut down the side like that. Could just be natural bone though. I also built a display for some other pieces here. I keep my best ones inside, but these are just kind of like some of the other ones. Oh yeah, I found this one for this video too. Yeah, I think you guys probably saw that in the recording. But anyways, there's one more thing I wanted to mention over here. Oh yeah, I did find that bird. See how it kind of stands up over there? The brown shirt. But this one here reminds me of this piece right here. See, it's a giant thing you can hold. It has a real good blade right here, like a little crescent. This one has the same thing. See? Noticed lots of similar tools. I clean up some of these big rocks because they look like sculptures and stuff. This one looks like a eagle leaning over or something. His beak going up here and his eye right there. Not sure why he'd be leaning back that way though. Oh, I guess it could be a bird sitting on a rock or something. See the rock there and the bird? Or like maybe like a moose. Oh yeah, it looks like a deer or some kind of animal with his nose, mouth, ear coming here. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. I just noticed that. But pretty neat. You find a really awkwardly weird shape that looks kind of sculpted up. Yeah, might as well take it home and throw it in some vinegar for a few days and see what happens. Scrub it up till you see something. But alrighty, I'll continue to hunt because I take my dog there every day anyway. So here's that bird that I was talking about. This is the bird knife I found the other day in another video. It has a little blade there and a spike here, a wood tool on the top, matched up with this bird over here. Just notice that, see? Kind of similar. Although this one doesn't appear to be any kind of tool. It does appear to be man-made. But alright. Oh yeah, here's a nice little scraper. Check that out. Cleaned up real nice. Let me run over these scrapers real quick. Bunch of crescent knives. Crescent scrapers. Giant freaking saw blade type. I don't think this is a preform, it's actually just like a saw blade on that one there. Same here, just a side knife. Nice knife here. Shirt knife, real sharp. Bunch of scrapers, side scrapers, end scrapers. I don't know, PlayStation 2 controller scrapers. Bone knife. This is a bone as well, see? Some kind of scraper knife. Lots of little crescent types. Oh, here's one of my favorite ones. This spike is real strong, and then this little end scraper is super sharp, really nice. Anybody know what that would have been? Seems to be like a perfect shape made for something, but I don't know. Cleaned up, kind of neat. There's like a little spike. Make a nice little weapon. Pointed scrapers. Weird scrapers. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I'll be posting as soon as I get find some more. I'll be creating a take back box here. See, I go through a lot of rocks to find some good ones. And it takes many hours to clean these and get them somewhat presentable. That's an interesting one, huh? So hopefully you enjoyed it. I appreciate the view. Please help me hit 1,000 subscribers and subscribe for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If not, that's all good. If you didn't like it, just let me know why without being a dick. And I would appreciate that as well. Alrighty, thanks for watching.